Hi, today I'm going to dive deeper into time ins and how to apply them. So, my name is Nikki Morrow with To the Moon and Back Behavioral Consulting, and my job is to make your lives as parents easier in the day to day. So, time ins. Time ins are something that I advocate more rather than time outs. And that is because our job is to teach and to coach our children, not necessarily just to lay down punitive consequences. So, that being said, time ins are used in situations in which children are just being children and you don't want to punish them for that. These are the situations when they just really can't control themselves. They can't control their body. Kids are influenced in so many ways by so many variables that we as adults have learned to kind of deal with and drown out, but they're still learning how to do that. So we need to be sensitive to that and not necessarily punish them or reprimand them for just being kids and being overwhelmed by their body and the situation and the stimulus around them. So the way that you would go about implementing a time in is first and foremost, since I'm very proactive and preventative, you would definitely, before you even go into the novel situation, you would let them know what to expect, what is expected of them, what the consequence would be if or when they don't follow through with the rules or the expectations. So that's before you even get to the situation. In this video, I'm going to use going to the jumpy place or jumpy gym as the example. So you've already done the preventative work, right? You've had that conversation on the way to the jumpy place, and you are watching your child and you see that they're starting to get a little bit out of control. They're starting to be a little bit unsafe with their body. So what you would do is you would go over to them very discreetly and let them know that, what you see is that they're being unsafe with their body, and if they continue to be unsafe, then you're gonna have to take them aside, and they're gonna have to take a little bit of a break from the situation. And you would want to give no more than 2 warnings. You want to make sure that they're not taking advantage and they don't push it too far. So 2 warnings, then you're going to follow through with the consequence of giving a break. So that means you would go over to them and you would say, I'm sorry, but you're continuing to be unsafe with your body, so we're going to have to take a break. A toddler will probably throw themselves on the floor and refuse to go. So if that's the case, then you as the confident leader need to know that you're doing the right thing and help their body away from the situation. So if that means you can just hold their hand, great. If that means that you need to, pick them up in a calm and loving way, then that's what you do. So you're going to take them over to some calm place and some calm, quiet place so that, you both can relax and get your bearings again. Once things have calmed down, then that's when you're going to go ahead and start the conversation. You're going to first and foremost try to empathize with them. So you're going to ask them, like, how do you feel about being here? How does it make you feel to be here? And they're probably going to say, super excited. It's hard for me to control my body. And you can say, you know what? I totally get that. I get that it's such a fun and exciting place, especially with your friends here. It must be so hard for you to keep your energy and your excitement and your body in control. I get that. And you're going to ask them, well, why do you think that we're having to take a break right now? And let them think about it. Let them come up with the answer. And if you need to coach them through that as well, you would say, well, your body was being unsafe. So my job as your parent is to keep you safe. and to keep you and those around you safe. So when I saw your body getting a little bit out of control and being unsafe, I have to help you. That's my cue to come in and help you, stop doing that and be safe. So from that point, what you would do is you would go over once again very clearly what the specific rules are for the situation. So for this example, you would say, in order for you to be safe in the jumpy place, I need you to always be at least an arm's distance away from your friends. And if somebody were to fall, I need you to make sure you stop jumping until they get up. That way, everybody can stay safe and have fun. So very specifically what the rules are. And then you're gonna tell them, we can try this again, but if you continue to make bad choices and be unsafe with your body, then we're not gonna get another chance to do this. Do we have a deal? And you want to make sure that they know, if you want to have them restate the rules to you, so you specifically know that they got what the rules are. And then you're going to want to make sure that you get their buy-in. They need to agree to it. So you can say, do we have a deal? And they're going to say, okay, we have a deal. And then they're going to go ahead and go off, and you can let them know, I have faith. I have faith in you that you're going to make a good choice this time. I know that we're going to be able to stay here much longer and have a ton of fun, and we're going to be safe the entire rest of the time. So that is what you would do. You would basically let them know that they're not going to get another chance. This is the last chance, and let them go back. And what you're going to do as a parent is continue to watch, sit back and watch. And if for some reason they continue to be unsafe, then that is your opportunity to step in and follow through with the consequence that you stated. Again, we don't want to state a consequence that we're unwilling to follow through with. So we need to follow through when push comes to shove. Go in, get your child, and chances are it will be a tantrum, but you know what? You're keeping them safe. You're doing the job that you need to do, and they had ample opportunity to correct their behavior. And you know what? Next time they're going to know that you're going to follow through. So chances are this won't have to happen again. So if in the event that they do make good choices and they continue to, remember the rules and be safe with their body, then that's your opportunity to step in and really give them that positive encouragement and say, wow, you are doing a great job following the rules. Thank you for keeping your body safe and your friends safe. We can stay here as long as you want, as long as you're following the rules. So that way they notice as well that you are watching, that they're having this self-control. It is so hard for kids to have this self-control. So we want to definitely give them that positive encouragement when we see that they're making the good choices. And, follow through in the event that we have to, because that's what we said we were going to do. And our kids need to learn that they can count on us even in the rough times, when we have to be that confident leader that's not necessarily doing the easy thing, because none of us, especially as parents, want to leave a party or a situation and with our kid crying or screaming. It's embarrassing. It's hard to do, and it pulls at your heartstrings, but we got to do it. So that is how you apply time ins. Next video is going to be about how and when to apply time outs. So if you found this interesting and helpful, I would greatly appreciate it if you would share it and like it. And if you if you would like to join my community, I have my Facebook community. My parent coaching to the moon and back behavioral consulting on Facebook is my private Facebook group for any type of support or community building around mostly behavioral issues dealing with parenting. So I look forward to seeing you again next week. Have a fabulous weekend. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.